The Anglo-Spanish War, 1585 to 1604, a struggle for supremacy. The Anglo-Spanish War, 1585 to 1604, was a major conflict between England and Spain, primarily fought over religious, economic, and political disputes. It was an extension of the broader struggle between Protestantism and Catholicism, as well as a battle for naval dominance and colonial expansion. The war saw famous events such as the Spanish Armada, 1588, and the rise of legendary figures like Sir Francis Drake and King Philip II of Spain. Origins of the conflict. Religious tensions. The rivalry between England and Spain was deeply rooted in religious differences. England, under Queen Elizabeth I, had embraced Protestantism, while Spain remained a staunch Catholic power under King Philip II. After the execution of Mary, Queen of Scots, a Catholic figurehead, Philip saw an opportunity to overthrow Elizabeth and restore Catholic rule in England. Economic and colonial competition. Spain was the dominant European power, controlling vast territories in the New World, including Mexico, Peru, and the Caribbean. England, eager to expand its own colonial influence, supported privateers like Sir Francis Drake, who raided Spanish treasure fleets. This piracy enraged Philip II and fueled hostilities. The Dutch Revolt. England also supported the Dutch Revolt, 1568 to 1648, aiding Protestant rebels fighting against Spanish rule in the Netherlands. Philip II viewed this as direct interference in Spanish affairs, further escalating tensions. Key events and battles. The war begins, 1585 to 1587. In 1585, Elizabeth formally sent troops to support the Dutch, marking the official start of the war. At the same time, English privateers, led by Drake, launched attacks on Spanish ports and ships, disrupting Spain's trade routes. In 1587, Drake carried out the daring raid on Cadiz, destroying Spanish ships and delaying Spain's invasion plans. The Spanish Armada, 1588. The most famous event of the war was Philip II's grand invasion attempt known as the Spanish Armada. In July 1588, Spain sent 130 ships and 30,000 men to invade England. However, the English Navy, led by Lord Charles Howard and Drake, used superior naval tactics and fire ships to scatter the Armada. A powerful storm, later called the Protestant Wind, further devastated the Spanish fleet, leading to a humiliating defeat for Spain. English counterattacks, 1589 to 1595. Following their victory, the English launched the Counter-Armada, 1589, an expedition led by Drake and Sir John Norreys to attack Spain and support Portugal's rebellion against Spanish rule. However, the campaign ended in failure, with heavy English losses. Despite this setback, English privateers continued to raid Spanish colonies and shipping. Walter Raleigh explored the Americas, while Drake and John Hawkins launched new raids, keeping Spain on the defensive. Battles in the New World and Ireland, 1595 to 1603. The war extended to the Caribbean, the Atlantic, and even Ireland. Spanish forces attempted to invade England again, but failed. They also intervened in the 9 Years' War, 1594 to 1603, in Ireland, supporting Irish rebels against English rule. However, England managed to suppress the rebellion by 1603. The war's end, 1604. By the early 1600s, both nations were exhausted. Spain faced economic decline, while England struggled with domestic issues and the succession of King James I. In 1604, the Treaty of London was signed, officially ending the war. Both sides agreed to cease hostilities, and England abandoned support for the Dutch rebels and privateering. Impact of the Anglo-Spanish War. Decline of Spanish supremacy. Spain's defeat marked the beginning of its naval decline, allowing England and later the Netherlands to rise as maritime powers. Rise of England. The war helped establish England as a dominant naval force, paving the way for its future empire. Expansion of Protestantism. Spain's failure to invade England solidified Protestant rule in the country, influencing European politics. Boost in English exploration. England's naval successes inspired future explorations, leading to the foundation of colonies in North America. Conclusion. The Anglo-Spanish War was a defining conflict of the late 16th century, shaping the future of naval warfare, colonial expansion, and European power dynamics. Though Spain remained a major force, its grip on global supremacy was weakened, while England emerged as a rising power on the world stage.